Cynthia. You're welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about matters related to faith, relationship, and marriage, parenting, and anything that can make good better. If you're new here, I welcome you. Please do consider subscribing. If you are a returning viewer, I say thank you so much for always supporting me. Today, I want to talk about fathers. I am calling out fathers. Why? Because I believe most fathers are guilty of this. But before I proceed, I want to acknowledge the fact that there are very good fathers who are doing an amazing job. Congratulations to you. But then what I want to say is most fathers are guilty of what I'm going to say, because I feel that fathers should be more engaged in certain things concerning their children, in certain things concerning their kids. So what I'm saying here is, fathers, please be more engaged in matters concerning your kids. Do you know there are some fathers who do not know their children's age? They do not know their children's school. They do not know their children's class. They do not know their children's blood group. They do not know anything. They believe that their job ends at making money and paying their school fees. It is a great job they are doing for providing, but then it is equally important for them to know these things, because it can actually save a very serious situation. I'm going to use one example before telling you about the true life story. Imagine there is an emergency and your child needs blood. You do not know your child's blood group. Yes, the hospital will definitely do a test to know your child's blood group, maybe before a transfusion. But then if you already know your child's blood group, you can start calling one or two people to start coming towards the hospital to save the life of your child quicker. Instead of waiting for the doctors to run the test and before telling you that, okay, we need this or that kind of blood group. So you can imagine, if you have this information beforehand, you can actually do something fast and save the day. Okay, now let's move to the life story, true life story. A child went to school, and not long after the child reached school, the father of the child was called by the school nurse, telling the father that the child had a very high fever, and so the father should come back to school and take the child home. The father said, okay, I'm going to come to school to get my child. But meanwhile, the nurse said, the fever is really high. We need to give something to bring down the temperature of the child while waiting for you. Do you accept we should give your child this drug so as to bring the temperature down? The father was like, yes, give my child the drug. Okay, we want to confirm. The nurse asked the father again, we want to confirm with you the age of this child, so we know exactly, children, you always have to know what the age of the child, so you know what dose to give the child. Can you confirm? So the nurse said, can you confirm your child's age so we know what dose to give your child? And the father was like, can I call you back? Why was he asking to call back the nurse? Because he didn't know that information. And it also means he didn't know the child's age, and he didn't even know the child's date of birth. Otherwise, he would have calculated the age by himself. So he said, I'm going to call you back, because he wanted to call his wife, the child's mother, to get that information from the mother. Can you imagine? So imagine that the father was trying to reach the mother, and it so happens that the mother is not available. Imagine that the time that would have been used to do this thing, something that would have taken 1 minute, may end up taking maybe up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's good to have this information at hand. It's good to have this information. Fathers, I am calling you, I'll be more engaged in things like this. Do you know there are also some fathers who do not know their children's school? They don't know their children's class. So imagine there's an emergency in school, there's a stampede, and you are being called to come and get your child. You don't even know how to navigate your way to the school, because you've never been there. Only the mother goes there to pay the fees. Only the mother goes there to drop the child off at school. Only the mother goes there to pick up the child. Please be more engaged in things concerning your children, because it can actually help save a situation. Thank you so much for watching right up to this point. If you found this video useful, please do share it with your family and friends, so as to awaken some fathers who still think that it's not their job to know these matters concerning their children. So please do subscribe to this channel if you've not yet done so. I have also proposed some of my other videos for you to watch. Please do watch them. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in my next video.